Hey everybody, this is Rick, and this is Real Life. So every morning I have one of these, right? Complete multivitamin, right? And this one is Equate from Walmart. Yeah. And then I take an aspirin. Right? I take an aspirin. Yeah. This is from I was on the road. I don't know where I got this, but anyway. So yes, I take an aspirin and a multivitamin whenever I can remember it. Sometimes I skip a day, but most of the times I take one. And so anyway, if you look on the back here, I mean you can barely read this thing. You know, what's the point of all this small print? You ever notice that? Yeah, same thing with this here. Same thing with this aspirin. I mean, most people know how to take aspirin, but some don't. You know, some might have to look if you want to see the side effects or how many you're supposed to take. But look how small that print is. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they do that. Okay, so I'm coming up on 71 years of age, so I guess I'm doing something right. Maybe I'm doing some things wrong. Maybe. But I think I'm doing certain things right to get to 71. You know, I have to think that way. You know, if I were to go to the doctor and they gave me a bunch of tests, they'd probably find all kinds of things wrong with me. But so far, so good. Yeah, so I think the research that I've done over the years, whether you should take a multivitamin or not, it's kind of still up in the air, you know. Some authorities say, yeah, it's good. Some authorities say, well, you know, you don't need it. You can get it from your diet. But my diet's not always that great. So, yeah. So I like to take this multivitamin here. And the pill's pretty big on those multivitamins, you know. It's not so easy to swallow that big pill, but and it's got that line down the middle of the pill where you can cut it in half and take half. But it's kind of sharp when you cut it, and it's got sharp edges. So, yeah, I take the big pill multivitamin once a day. And to be honest, I don't know if it helps me or hurts me. I don't know, but I think the consensus is that, you know, it's got vitamins in there that if you don't get it through your diet, it's probably good to take a vitamin. I don't know. And then back in the day, a doctor said, you know, to take a small aspirin, but I seem to tolerate aspirin pretty well. So most of the time, not every day, but most of the time, I'll take an aspirin pill, and my stomach seems to tolerate it pretty well. So, but anyway, so as far as you're concerned, do you take vitamins? You take vitamins, daily vitamin. Yeah, this one says adults 50 plus. You know, like I'm going to be 71, so that includes me, right? So do you take a multivitamin and do you find that it helps you? Does it give you some energy? You know, is it okay for digestion and all that? And then aspirin, you know, when you get older, you get these aches and pains, so aspirin helps, but I think it's a good thing for me. You know, I seem to tolerate it pretty well. So yeah, that's real life. So that's what I take in terms of any kind of pills. I don't take anything else. I think I'm doing fairly well for my age. You know, used to kind of worry about you know, all these things that they you know, if you're a senior and you go to the doctor, you know, the first thing they do is they say, oh yeah, hypertension, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure, and what's the other thing? Oh yeah, type 2 diabetes, yeah. So they start in with that right away, as opposed to, you know, maybe we can change your lifestyle, your diet. They're not into that. They're into getting you on the pills so you come back for lots of visits, lots of doctor visits, right? Is that a conspiracy theory? Yeah, maybe it is. This is Rick. It's in the morning. I just had my breakfast and I took my multivitamin and an aspirin tablet and I'm ready to go. Till next time.